Hey guys, what's up? I'm working on the dollhouse some more, and to do that, the next part that I'm doing is cutting out the windows and the doors and stuff in the front. And to do that, I'm going to be using this rotary laser tool that I got from Harbor Freight. I'm going to do a separate video on that and how to use it in this guy. So I'll use it on this, and then I'll do my review afterwards on that. So that's to come. And the video on cutting the windows is to come. But right now, you can see this laser level doesn't get down as far as I need it to go. Obviously, I can cut the door out, it's flush with the bottom, but the lower windows here is going to be kind of hard to do. So I wanted to raise up the dollhouse, and I don't really have a work surface big enough and one that I trust to be sturdy enough to put that on. These would probably hold it, but I would have to do all kinds of crazy cleaning and stuff, and I'm not big on cleaning as you can see. Like, it's just messy. Alright, so I bought these sawhorses. These are Blue Hawk sawhorses. I got them at Lowe's. I think they were $30 a piece. They fold up. They come in the package. This is how they come in the store. I got two of them, one for each side. If I was smart, I would have measured the dollhouse and bought one of these, and you can see the holes on the top there. I could screw a big flat board on top of it and make a little tiny table to put the dollhouse on, and it would absolutely support it. But I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to put it across two of them. Kind of glad I bought two of them. So they're rated for 1,200 pounds, and that is approximately one small compact car. So one of these can almost hold a car safely. I still wouldn't get underneath of it. I'm not sure. It's all metal. Pretty thick metal too. You see the grade, the thickness of steel there. It's pretty awesome. The legs are nice and the same gauge. I guess I should have put a light on it, but pretty good. It comes with a little carrying handle there. The handle itself is plastic, but it's pretty sturdy plastic where the hinges are. Those are metal. Obviously, you can see that. It has this nice little foam pad on top. If you want to, I don't know, lay a sheet of glass on it, it's not going to scratch it. The legs are adjustable. That's pretty cool. So one of the things that sold me was this picture. It's going to focus on that if I can. So this picture here shows that you can have one side propped up and the other one not propped up. I don't know why you would want to do that, but maybe on a hill or something, if you were setting up a table at a job site, if you were working on a hill, you know, or there was an incline and the only place you could put a table, you know, was on the incline, and you want a nice level table, well, there you go. It's a good way to do it. So you have that adjustment. Height adjust from 25 inches to 40 inches. So 40 inches divided by 12 is approximately 3 feet. So it can get 3 feet tall down to 25 inches, so 2 feet. So right now, it's about 2 feet, 1 inch, and it can go pretty much a whole other foot. That doesn't quite make sense because those go all the way down. I might check that out. I think this is a pretty good product. I'm glad I picked it up. Most of the sawhorses that you find are like made out of molded plastic these days. The other one was $60 for one sawhorse. It was molded plastic. It only folded, like the legs came together and it was flat. So it definitely was more space than this. Yeah, it was more space than that. It came with like 2 clamps, but I have my own clamps. They run along the table on that one, so you can clamp your piece on top of the sawhorse, which is pretty neat, but I have my own clamps, so I didn't see paying all that extra money for a plastic piece of crap that didn't get as tiny as this all folded up. That's how it comes in the store. I didn't see the necessity for getting a plastic piece of junk that in the cold might snap. You know, the clamps, I got clamps. This is half price. And it holds 1,200 pounds. That's pretty good. Heavy duty. So what else is there to say about that? Oh, this is neat. These end caps come on the ends. They're made out of plastic, pretty thick plastic. They have these nice little holes in there. I was thinking, see, there it is. I was thinking of attaching this maybe on the side of my saws here as a little like screw drop or something. Put some fasteners in it. If I'm working on a project, maybe over there, might just make like 2 little hooks so I can pick it off of there and move it over here and put it on this one. So I have 4 of these because I bought that, so that's kind of a little bonus. You know, don't waste materials that you can reuse again, and I'm definitely going to be able to reuse these. I got a bunch of little hooks. I could put hooks on all of my tables, and then just move these around where I need them. So that's a pretty good idea, I think. Other things to note. Okay, so I said, you know, you don't want to put like a car on here and get underneath of it. This is how it locks into place. These legs, they swing out. Actually, you know, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to put it back up the way that it was and then show you what it takes to set it up. It's pretty simple. So here I go, I'm pausing the video. So when you unpackage it, this is what it looks like. When you get all the cardboard strip off and that. The end caps. So the legs they fold in and they go in this way too. So this is how you take it out. Grab this piece and pull it up. And then you have to bring it past these little locks. That's how this works, so that it doesn't accidentally fall back in. Because I thought about that. I'm like, well, what if I did want to put a small car in there? Or something really heavy. I don't know. What if I did want to do that? What is to prevent it from shifting this way and collapsing and falling on top of whoever's underneath? So these are going to stop that. They are, it looks like, riveted with pretty heavy rivets in place, but you know what, honestly I wouldn't trust it. I would not put a car on top of these and get underneath of it. Maybe if you had a bunch of them, I don't know. I wouldn't crawl underneath of anything heavy on top of these unless I absolutely knew it was not gonna fall over. So then it's kind of hard one-handed, but you pull these back, they're pretty stiff right from the store. But yeah, you push them past the little locks there, and then they don't come out. So then you do the same thing to the other side. Grab the handle, flip it over. So how you adjust the legs, it's got a little wing nutted fastener screw. Here you have to take this out. That was kind of stupid, but you know, it's pretty reliable. You tighten it down, you know that it's going to stay in there. Maybe if they got like a quick lock that was worth a shit, that might be a little cooler because you could just quick lock it and slide the leg. But I don't really want that, especially if I'm going to be climbing underneath of it for safety reasons. I don't want this, you know, collapsing especially if it's going to be holding up to 1,200 pounds. So this is the fastener. It comes out, and then it's got these little pin locks in there. So you slide it loose, drop it out, and move it to the next hole that you need. And it looks like it adjusts every probably 2.5 inches. Every 2.5 inches down here. I don't know if I would want to go all the way down there, but you can, I guess. And then you move this, obviously, and lock it in place. These are designed so that when the weight pushes down on them, they lock in, and so they shouldn't come out unless the table jumps or something. I think this might also be good, not only for holding up your doll houses, but possibly a small car. That was kind of cool. I'm just really impressed with 1,200 pounds. What else? You can make a little workbench, maybe. You know, if you move around a lot like I do, you're in the Navy, you can set this up, make a workbench, and it will definitely, you know, take a beating. You can pound on your table and all kinds of stuff. I would screw it down with the screw holes that they have there to the tabletop so that, you know, it doesn't slide around on you, but that is an option. So I guess this concludes the video on this product. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. I'm really impressed with this product. I recommend it. It's pretty cheap. It's gonna last a long time. It's rugged. Most definitely. It's pretty heavy. It does fold up very tight and compact, about the size of a 2x4. I would say probably 3.5 feet long. I could get out a tape measure, but I'm just going to give you an estimate. You can look at the dimensions. Satisfied with it. Think it's a good product. I'm going to keep using it. And if anything comes up, I'll make a video on that. You know, if it fails, I'll tell you guys how it fails. And then I'll go back to Lowe's and complain over at the company. I don't know. So I hope you guys had an outstanding day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out.